All right, now we're recording. Welcome to the Culture Shock, y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. Did you want to change your name?
I changed my the bottom to Culture Club Conversations.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right, so boom. Welcome to the Culture Shock, y'all. I have two amazing guests. Like one of the amazing guests was somebody I was a big fan of, and she had me on her show. So now she's returning the favor and all that. And I love their podcast. I rock with it. The owners of the Culture Club Conversation.
You got it. Yeah.
Swag her. See, the thing is, I don't know if I should call you Swag her or your actual name. So like, what would you prefer?
Marilyn Monroe.
But she is a her, and she do got swag.
Okay. Swag her, Miss Marilyn Monroe. I rock with it, and I love Miss Green Eyes' name though. Miss Green Eyes Netta. Like I love it. So nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you officially. 13 years in the game. I'm super excited to be on here with you.
It's 18 years, all right? It's 18.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is similar to what Marilyn Monroe did for me, but it's gonna be more intense questions. It's gonna be different.
You want it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna be bad questions, whatever. Y'all can answer whenever, like however y'all want. Okay. Mind you, you had some great questions. You had some amazing questions and all that. But now it's my questions. It's my turn, all right? So let me see what's going on real quick. Hold on.
Let's see.
All right. So question number 1. If your love life was a TV show, what emotional state would your viewers more than likely have?
A soap opera. My love life is always a soap opera, and it don't be me, but I'm always the main character. So daytime drama. Look, people be doing things to me. I be cheated on. People have babies. I be like, I just be the main character.
So you never cheated?
No. I've never cheated, but I have gotten with people afterwards. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Marilyn, I'm so loving. I'm like this little teddy bear, but I just don't ever find the right people, that's all. So a soap opera for me, Alex.
Okay.
So mine would be a comedy, because it's like fun comedy, classic, and it would be more so like I Love Lucy, because I am the main character. I would be Lucy. I am like the main character, the drama. My boyfriend and I are both funny, so we hold our weight. And I would have said Martin and Dina, but like I'm the one that's like, Ricky, like I'm just so like,
For real.
Can you get my shoes? Can you and he's like, you get up and get the shoes. But
you are.
Yeah, so I'm that I'm like a Lucy, and I have my Ethel come in, and so yeah, I love Lucy. It's the funny, but yet it's just like it feels good.
You know what I noticed about Martin and Gina though? They have that same type of energy. If you look at Gina in that Martin show or whatever, she was saying the same exact stuff. She's bubbly. I think she's funnier than Pam, honestly. So So basically, I can see you. You said Lucy and all that, but I can see like the comedic side of Gina and you.
Yes.
So I rock with it.
Because she is Gina for real too.
We'll break out in song and dance at crazy time. Like me, especially like my boyfriend, he'll start singing something, and then I get theatrical with it, or we'll be in the bed trying to go to sleep, and then I start twerking or doing something crazy, and he's like. So yeah, it's total. It's a riot. Mm-hmm.
So I don't mean to change the subject or whatever, but you're staticking. I don't know if it's Do you hear Miss Green Eyes?
I do. I just started hearing it when you started talking about.
Yeah, so it might be. It's
not like horrible staticky, but it's just a little bit in there.
Yeah, It froze a little bit, and then So I mean, I hope it just don't get worse though. So I had the same problem yesterday. Okay. So like the next question. If you had to name one attribute about your characteristic, what is your best character? What is like? What is your most powerful characteristic about you? I guess I messed up that question.
Green eyes.
Mine is loyalty. I'm loyal to the core. Like, once again, mostly loyal to the wrong people, but I'm gonna get it right. I still got time. I'm still on this earth. So I'm gonna get it right. But I'm very, very loyal. Like, loyal to my friends, my family, my kids. Like, I will do for anybody before I do for myself. And that's one of my downfalls too, but loyalty.
So would that be one of your biggest flaws too? If you're loyal to
Yeah,
the
at the same time, it's my good and my bad.
good and your bad. Okay, okay. So loyalty, I rock with it. What about you, Miss Marilyn Monroe?
Mine is leadership. Like naturally, I am the leader. Like at work, I've always been the leader, the boss. Um, I'm the oldest child. So I'm always the one that's kind of getting things going, thinking of the next thing. Um, I just it's natural for me, and I don't ever want to come across as bossy. I'm not. I'm just like a leader naturally. It's even genetically down to genetics. My parents. But yeah, the leader for sure. Leadership is my main one.
So what makes you a good leader then?
Because I'm very open to ideas, but I spearhead things. So I'll be the first to say, look, let's do this, let's try this, and then not just say it, but
Right.
I'll research, I'll pay for something if I have to. Like I'll be the one to jump in and kind of just go and do it first.
Mm.
Especially because that's what good leaders do. So as a leader, I'm good with sacrifice. Like I can say, y'all go first, but as long as the plan was, executed, yeah, let's go. I'm a lead. I'm just naturally a leader.
That's true.
It's a gift and a curse, but yeah. But
So
I had to being in a relationship with someone so dominant because he is a natural leader too. Um, I'm able to stay in my lane because we can merge ideas in leadership, but I definitely allow him to be the head of our household. So
so we talk about gifts and curses and
yes.
everything. So Miss Green Eyes, you can't use loyal this time. Like, what is your biggest flaw
Ooh.
when it comes to what you need to work?
Mm.
Are you muted?
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. So I guess I'll answer
So,
first. So while she get herself together, mine is the reliability, being reliable, being, like most people, again, connected with a leader. Leaders are reliable and consistent. They should be. And I am very reliable, and that's like the flaw because people can abuse that. And with abuse of that, they're like, oh, well, she'll do it, or oh, she'll work it out, or she'll figure it out, or she'll be fine. And because they know they can depend on me, and they know it's going to get done. So that reliability is definitely the one that gets me every time because people do rely on me. They're confident in it being me, and
so
so
your
that's
flaw. Oh, I'm sorry. So your flaw
yeah,
is being reliable. So
too
you're very
reliable.
reliable.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be like a good attribute though? I know you
it is
said
a
like
good
when it
attribute.
comes to dealing with other people and all that,
It
but
is, but when it's abused, it's not. I mean, hard being a hard worker is could be a gift and a curse. Both equal, but being reliable is definitely something that gets me every time. It's a flaw. I feel like I don't want to be reliable. Don't depend on me. Find it yourself. Figure it out yourself. I had people wait on my answer just before they make a decision because they rely on me. They know that I'm going to give them the right direction. And again, that's just I don't want that title because then it's like I always tell them I'm not God. So start praying.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I did that on purpose so you could go first. Like, okay. My mic died that I had in my ear. But my flaw is I'm stubborn. So I'm very stubborn. I'm very stuck in my ways. I don't really like change if it's working. Like, why we gotta change it up? So I'm super stubborn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Taurus.
I live it up to the fullest.
So Taurus? Oh, okay. So because she's a Taurus, that means she's stubborn, or is it because like what she's been through make her stubborn?
No, like I'm really stubborn in real life, but she is really into zodiac. So when you say something about yourself, she will point out like that's because you were such and such.
He knows what's up. Because on our episode of 21 Questions, I was able to tell him off the break what his sign was.
She's good. She is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel that. So I don't want to go against people's beliefs and all that, but I can understand what you're saying basically.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you had to look at each other, can you answer those same questions? Like, what's a good attribute about her, and what's a bad attribute about her?
I can. My cousin, Green Eyes, because we do the podcast with, it's three of us. It's three cousins, but Green Eyes, and all three of us have grew up together, like from little kids up. Like we literally were going to school together, doing all activities together. So I know Green Eyes really well. Green Eyes, the good attribute about her is she's she's kind by default. She
I'm broke
to anyone, and it's almost like, okay, that's enough. You have to. Kind cannot be used 5 times in a sentence, and she is just kind, and it's like no. Just be kind one good time.
You always get on me.
Yes, so like she's very kind and very understanding. And again, sometimes I just like, and you would think that would be me being a Cancer, but that's Green Eyes. So her great positive trait is her being so kind and understanding for sure.
So what about
hers is her? I'm gonna say your loyalty, because you are there for everybody. You support everybody. You follow everybody. You buy everything everybody's selling. Like, I do. To a certain degree, where I get on her about that, because everybody doesn't support her the way she supports them. So I kind of like tone it down. I'd be like, what? She'll be like, did you buy such and such? And I'd be like, no, but I bet you did. And she'll be like, I did. And I'd be like, well, are they following us? Are they this? Are they that? Like, that's where I get stubborn. Like, what? No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So she is too loyal.
I am.
She's too loyal. Okay.
I am.
So if you look at the flaw side of that, wouldn't that make her a pushover too?
No. No. She's not a pushover. She will take too much, and then when she takes that much, then she breaks. So that's the side that you don't want to see. So she's definitely not a pushover. She just really believes in everybody. Like, seriously. Like, I don't even know. I believe in people, but I don't believe in everybody. And she thinks everybody's going to be successful. So she will subscribe to your channel, buy your candles, buy your soap, buy your book. And all of these people don't do that for her.
Yo, the last book I bought from somebody, I don't even think that person could read himself. So I mean, after that, I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna buy nothing else from anybody. Whatever, you gotta read it to me. Just read it to me first.
Because if you really want me to support you, you're supposed to give it to me so that I can support you. So, like, I'll sponsor you, whatever. But you shouldn't sell something to somebody that you want them to push for you. It should be a sample.
Yeah. Facts. And I feel that though, because like I've been tricked into like buying certain stuff and supporting certain people or whatever.
Stop it. You need me to hit you up and be like, don't do that.
Yo, most people are trash, man. Like I tell you
that, like for real.
loyalty only come from the people that have the qualities to be loyal with, like about, I guess.
Right.
So like, so if you see potential just because they're trying something, maybe they shouldn't even try it.
Right.
Like,
and I'll be the one to be like, you shouldn't try that. It's trash. And she'll be like, but I bought it. I still have it. I'll read it later. Like, she won't just say it sucks.
I have an extra room, or one particular extra room in our house is a room
full of trash.
Full of people's stuff. I promise you.
Full of trash.
I've created a budget of what to spend to support per month, just so that I can ensure to support others, because I think it's necessary to sow those seeds in the people. And granted, like then I said, they don't do the same. Most at all. They don't do the same. They don't even like, subscribe, share. They don't even comment. They have that monitoring spirit. They literally will watch to see what I'm doing next, or what Culture Club is doing next, or I am a part of Swag Her magazine, what I'm doing next with that. And just, as soon as they identify what's going on, they'll tap out. And I know this because, it's certain apps, you can see the footprints, who have come on and taken a look, but yet it's no engagement. But you've been on the page, but it's no engagement. So, I feel like it's necessary to like just really pray for them. And, I want them to still see. I want you to still see. I'm not going to block you. I won't block you. I won't even make it an issue that is an issue for me. Because it's like, for what? You're going to deny it. And then it's back and forth. I don't do a bunch of back and forth. So she do the back and forth.
That's why we the opposite cousins. How you do?
We are.
Okay.
I don't do all that.
I feel that though. I feel that. So you brought up her being loyal, right? And you brought up how she's kind, correct?
Yes, very kind.
I'm too.
Very kind. Very kind.
Very.
So my question is, Miss Green Net, what happened in your life to make you so kind?
Ooh.
Ooh. I can say I guess I've always been like that because I come from two different. I'm interracial, so a lot of people when I grew up, biracial wasn't the thing. It was like coming into play, but not really. So I got picked on a lot, hence why I hung with my cousins at school, because they've always been the popular ones. I'm popular for my own reasons, but it felt good to be amongst the strong crew. So then I stayed kind. So then I grew up, and then I've been through a lot of tragedy. So it keeps me caring, loving, kind, worried about everybody else. Is that person going to be okay? To a default where I worry about people that I shouldn't even worry about. Like I did say I'm stubborn. You see me being mean, like I'll contact you, I'll message you, but I'm really caring at the end of the day. But I don't play no games. Like you're not about to play with me. That's just because don't take my kindness for a weakness. For sure.
Okay. What about you?
But it's a lot of tragic things that have happened in my life from young to old. So.
See, the thing is, I want to get more into that stuff, but I'm going to stay PG. You know what I mean? I'm a life coach. I'm a life coach, whatever. Now, I like getting deep into certain stuff and all that. So let's just stay PG right now.
You a life coach in real life? Okay.
No, in REEL life or REAL?
Right, in real life or real life?
I'm certified. I'm a certified life coach relationship.
Okay.
I might have to talk to you then.
I rock with it. Please do. I enjoy this type of stuff. But you, Miss Marilyn Monroe, your turn to answer the question.
But being loyalty is default. My family, I come from two strong sides of a family. Like I have a family that's very militant-like, mafia-like, and loyalty is everything. Everything. My dad's side is ancestral to Nat Turner. So that is very the rebellious part, but yet loyal. And that's a part of my leadership, like why I'm such a leader. And my moon sign again is a Leo. So I'm just very by default, I get a lot of characteristics from DNA. I grew up and my parents allowed me to either sink or swim. And so I've always been analytical, a thinker, just a doer. I'll try it, let's figure it out, that type of thing. So, with that, my leadership and all of that's all DNA. I can't even take credit for that.
It's mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
If you carry in that trait into other parts of your lineage, of course you can take some sort of credit for it. Because some people don't want to live like that.
True. And my dad, growing up, he always says, like, it could be the worst day ever. I could have ran, like, for instance, I had my foot ran over before, and my dad was like, "You're a Turner. You're a Turner. Like, suck it up." So, I've always been, just held accountable to being strong and to being, those things. I had no choice. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I rock with it. So here's the other question though. We brought up flaws, right? So if you have to turn to your cousins, can you tell them what is their biggest flaw?
I think she already knows.
But go ahead. I'm just gonna break it down to giving because she gives too much to too many people, and that's her emotions, her finances, her time, like stuff she can't get back because everybody don't pay her back. You're not gonna get your time if you waste it on somebody by giving them too much of it. So she's very like. She's too giving. Like, and at the same time, here you go again. No, she's not a pushover. It's crazy because all of this stuff I hear what you saying would be like, oh my gosh, people got to get over on her. But they don't. But she will just give. And she'll just say, oh, I'll just pray for them. Or it's going to be okay. I'm going to get it back. And I'm in the background like, no, you're not. You're not going to get it back. Stop doing that. Blah, blah, blah. So she's too giving.
So the thing is, like, I know every giver isn't a pushover, but the fact that you said giving and loyal to the people that's wrong, that will make somebody. That's why I would think that somebody is a pushover, because say if you give to somebody that like think of you in the wrong way or have the wrong intention for that, but if you constantly give to them, they're going to use you for you giving. Like, they're not going to value who you are. They're going to value what they can take from you.
And that's what I was about to say. She will cut them off. She'll read it. She'll just do it for a second because she'll see the better in the person. I will read the person first and be like, there's no good in that person. Yeah. But she'll be like, it's there. You just got to pray for them. You just got to do this. I'm like,
yeah, I'll let them hang themselves. Like, so for instance, I'm not a jump off assumer. So like, let's just say, for instance, if it was a time that you were supposed to reciprocate the giving or doing something on behalf of us, because again, I just, or us as a culture club or something, and you didn't make it, you were able to do it. I would say life happens, something must have come up, maybe, it's not intentional, right? So then I give you a second chance, and again, people will show themselves. And my thing is, my biggest thing is in life, I allow things to play out. Because at the end of the day, when I cut you off, it's not based on assumption. It's not based on emotion. It's based on what you gave me. You didn't show up 4 times. So I'm not assuming.
11 times.
I'm giving you the opportunity to show me yourself, to communicate properly, to be accountable. Because accountability is very attractive. Like, a lot of people are afraid of that. And when people show me that, absolutely. When I cut you off, it's then like war. Purity war.
Then like war?
Absolutely. So again, that's that other side of me. Because I'm a Cancer. So a lot of people think like, oh, we're just so. No, I am definitely, I come in soft and smooth, but I'll go out like a lion. And you'll be like,
yeah, what? She can be mean.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. So it's like at the end of the day, you'll definitely know where you stand with me.
Got you.
For sure.
Before I go to that question, that you just brought up another question that I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
But before then, now can you answer that same question to Miss Green Eyes?
Green Eyes is. Okay, we already said stubborn, so we can't use stubborn anymore. We've already said kind. Green Eyes. Green Eyes is an open book. When she.
And I thought you was gonna say something else.
Oh, okay. Green Eyes is an open book. I always tell her chestnut checkers. Green Eyes will warn you before she comes at you. She will tell you, don't do this, 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 and this. And she'll tell you, if you still do it, I'm coming for you on Monday. And it's like, I always tell her, you're giving too much information. Let them play it out. Don't give them too much information. She does. She's like an open book. She'll tell it. I'm coming to you on Monday.
I don't have nothing to hide. I will tell it.
I'm pulling up on Monday. Me, I'm like Green Eyes. Just pull up on Tuesday. Never ever be predictable.
Right. Just surprise them. Like, no, I'll be there.
No, she'll give you an appointment.
Got you. Give an appointment to an ass whooping or what? Hold on, what you mean to an appointment to what though? Like
to anything.
Okay. So that leads me to my. I'm sorry. That leads me to my next question.
Okay.
That leads me to my next question because we brought up you being mean if you had to, I guess.
Yes.
So what is the most toxic thing you've done within your life?
Shot at someone. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
just got quiet. It got quiet.
But she said it so easy though. I shot somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it gets physical with me. Like it for like again, I don't do a bunch of talking. I'm kind. I'll let you prove yourself. I'll let it play out. Especially if you're really set close to me, and it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you playing in my face, or you're really playing with me. Then it's just like, sometimes this other person arises. Again, don't get it twisted. I always tell, and my children, I have 4 sons, they know, like, a lot of people think, oh, Marilyn, you don't want to break a nail. You don't, like, please don't get none of this twisted. Like, I am really about that life. And again, I'm a crab. Like my astrology sign is a crab. So it's like, I'm out, but it's like I'm hard. The shell is hard. So it's like when you really just play with me, so be it. It's war. Like it's in my mind, it's really war. So yeah, I've shot at someone before.
So I guess I just give war because I fought someone in my grown age. And it's something that I'm not proud of. It was in front of my daughters. It wasn't because I wanted to. I was forced to have to lay my hands on someone because they kept getting in my personal space. I asked them not to. And then they did that thing where they touch your face. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing? So at the same time, my daughters were there. They were watching. So I had to also, the lesson is I'm not going to be a pushover. Nobody's going to put their hands on me and I'm just going to stand there and take it. The only time I have to do that is in my career because of what I do. I can't put my hands on somebody that puts their hands on me, but that's the only time you're going to get one on me. So my toxic thing was fighting in front of my children. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's something I had to do.
Okay. That's interesting. So if you had to go back into that moment where you were fighting or shooting at somebody, what would you tell yourself that you're doing wrong?
Fighting that person in front of my children.
No, as in before it happens.
If I
before it happens, whatever, like before it's provoked. What would you tell yourself back in that day, or whatever, that you should have told yourself?
Don't pay that any mind. Don't pay it no attention. Get back in the car. Who cares what she's saying? And just go back to the house and let it go. I would have just let it go if I had to take it back, because it's something that my daughters remember. They're 17 and 18 years old, and this happened when they were like, this was probably like maybe 5 years ago. So it's something they still remember. It's something we've talked about before recently, because it's not like a memory, but it's just like, Ma, remember when? So we've had a conversation of why it happened, but we didn't talk about it back then. But I wouldn't have did it. I would have just let it go. Just let it go over my head.
That's right. Okay, I rock with it. What about you, Miss Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn, I would have saved the ammo. There's no point.
Ammo?
There was a waste of ammo. Ammo is expensive, and it can be. And so I would have saved it. But at that time, it was this again. It's such a thin line. They said it's a thin line between love and hate. But again, with me, like again, I'm gonna let you exhaust my patience with you. I will. And at that moment, I was very like, okay, you really playing with me. So, yeah. Marilyn Monroe, the name came from my mom. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of the background. The name came from my mom. And of course, I spelled it out like the state I'm from. But my mom always thought the actual actress, Marilyn Monroe, was just this like feminine, like prissy, person. However, she was that like on stage and in front of people, but Marilyn was a gangster. Like Marilyn dated gangsters, she was really about that.
She was a drug dealer. Like she was a hustler.
The very unexpected prettiest drug dealer ever.
It was organized crime in a sense. So, when my mom started calling me Marilyn, again, it was just for the cute side. And then it was just like, when I started really looking into this woman, I'm like, of course I'm not white and I'm not trying to be white, but I was just like, I kind of like her because I identify. So again, it's a thin line. Everyone has, two or more different sides. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay. So I do have to take a quick break because I have to ask y'all a question. So I'm going to cancel this part out, whatever, and edit it. How long do y'all want this podcast to be?
Whatever time for you. I mean,
I'm freestyling the questions, honestly. So I'm just asking questions based off of what you say. Okay, so back to our regular broadcast and all that.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, there it is. So, with that said, the person that you shot at and the person that you fought, what would they say their reasoning was to that situation?
Ooh, well, mine was.
What would they say? He said.
Yeah, what would they say?
Well, she would say it's because she was trying to talk to me about something. Somebody had just recently passed away, and she tried to ask me a question. So I have older children, which are grown children, besides the two girls that I'm talking about that are teenagers. Somebody passed away, and they were really close to her, and I knew her. But she said, if something were to happen to me, would you take care of my kids? And I'm looking at her like, why are we having this conversation? They have a dad, which is we share the same baby father. And she's like, because I would take care of your kids. And I'm like, but I don't need you to, because I have all of that taken care of, like life insurance, older children, blah, blah, blah. So she was drinking. Sometimes when people are drinking, the question is more intense than it really is. So this question was really serious to her, and it wasn't serious to me because I have all of my stuff planned out if something happens to me. So she kept getting in my face, and then that's when she touched me and all of that. So, and we were all drinking. So of course, it was a little intense. Like the question was a little more serious to her than it was to me. So so that's what it was. She would just say it was because she was trying to genuinely ask a question that she really wanted to know. But I think it was more of her trying to be close to me, and I didn't want that. So
yeah.
Okay. I feel that. Miss Monroe?
He probably.
Oh, if you don't want to answer the question, then it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying he probably wouldn't even. Again, accountability is attractive. So God knows, I don't know what he would say, and I don't know. He wouldn't take accountability in anything. So
okay.
Inconclusive.
I'll rock with it. All right, so I guess y'all both are from Maryland, right? Both of you guys are from
Yes.
Maryland.
Yes.
So, do you deal with like a lot of black women in Maryland?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Most
So,
of them
what
are
would
my
you say?
family.
Boom,
Like
boom.
literally.
So, if you had to have like a general way of teaching like black women today, what would be one thing that black women as a whole should learn that they haven't grasped on yet?
So I'll answer this first because I had a movement with Swagger Magazine, and I put together a segment, a spotlight that is necessary for women of everywhere, not just in our home state, but women everywhere. And that's sisterhood, being like genuine person, being kind. I don't know if we're all on social media, and I'm sure that you've seen clips of how easier it is for men to connect, and they can walk past each other for a week, and by day 2, they're already dapping each other up and saying what's up. And the same thing can go for a woman, and by day 7, they just started to give eye contact, and the eye contact is negative. So what I would the movement I had with Swag Her Magazine, the Sisterhood Spotlight, I think women everywhere, not just in our home state, but women everywhere could do better with being genuine to each other, being kind to each other, and just offering, assistance or resources to one another as other races and cultures, especially, us African American or American African individuals. So I think for sure, it's the genuine, loving sisterhood.
Got you, got you, got you.
Mine would be the reminder of how we are some of the strongest women to really walk the face of this earth and regain their independency back, because a lot of women that I see are not strong. They forgot that they can do it by themselves. Yes, it's nice to have somebody rocking with you, be by your side, but the best thing to do is to not just do it for yourself, do it for your kids, do it
Mm-hmm.
for the person that you're trying to impress. I don't know what it is these days, but women have forgot how strong they are and how
Mm-hmm.
independent they can really be.
Yes, I love that, Green Eyes.
So, do we glorify women being strong and independent?
Not like we
Like,
should.
as
Not
in,
like we should.
like today's society, do you think that would be good for the black women today?
I think everybody needs to hear it. It's like when you do a good job. Like I talk to Marilyn about this all the time at work. Like us both being leaders at work, you don't hear enough that you did a good job. So women should always hear that they're doing a good job. They're strong. I'm proud of you. This and that. Like a lot of us grow up from broken homes where you don't hear it at home.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a cousin that'll say it to you, like Marilyn, she's a reminder. She'll tell me things. We talk every morning. So sometimes you need something like that. Like find yourself somebody that's going to speak some positivity into your day, into your night before you go to sleep. Like don't hang with, if you always hanging with somebody that's talking about fighting somebody tomorrow at the club, or smacking
Right.
their baby daddy, baby mama when they see her. Like life is life. People do what they gonna do. You can't control it, but you can control what you do. So
True.
we need to glorify the women again, as Tupac said.
Yes.
Because if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. Like it's already
Got,
there.
Yeah.
got you.
I agree.
I feel that. I feel that.
I
Well,
agree.
what are 5 things that make a black woman strong?
I think Black women are naturally resilient. You know, naturally, genetically. No matter what family or bloodline, or even the mixed bloodline. Like Green Eyes is, she mentioned she's, both white and black. She's interracial. So, you know, in their term, the other side's term, any drop of African American, American African is black. Like it's like tainted to them, right? So I think naturally, and Green Eyes is a testament to resilience. I think Green Eyes is the poster child for resilience. She mentioned earlier in the conversation she's had a lot of losses, a lot, down to her children. And so I think, to even navigate through that, like I can't even imagine, but to navigate through that and to still be able to like publicly, want to do a podcast and help others and become an influencer and still even manage to have your right mind. Black women are just so resilient, even without instruction, and we will fall, but we won't break, so there's so much with
it's adaptability, just to go off of your resilience. Like for me, for you to say that, is I have to adapt to my environment of what's going on. Like I still had children to raise, I still had money to make, I still have children to make laugh because they don't want to see mommy cry every day. So it's so many. Like it's so hard to even say 5 because it's survivalist.
Listen to top 5 or our 5. The next after adaptability and resilience, I think the beauty of us. And beauty is not just the physical, right? Like beauty is so much more. The beauty of us is just amazing because, if it's the physical part of it, we are all like, slightly different shades, different, we have different accent features, green eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes. We have different style, the beauty of our heart and emotion. It's just, that is unmatched. Like it's for us to be able to, really have that instilled in us. That beauty part of it, like, in so many different ways, not just that one, that's definitely only something a Black woman could possess. So what you got next, Green Eyes?
I say natural survivalists. Like we can survive through anything. Like I've never met a Black woman that can't heal a cut, make somebody feel better, fix your hair, sew your gown when it's messed up. Like we're just so amazing. Like instant survival mode kicks in. Like that goes with being a mom. It comes natural. Like nobody teaches you how to do that.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't that be like the same as resiliency though?
I would say a certain multi-purpose. Like we can kind of still keep resilience, but then like you're basically saying like how we have different variations of ourselves.
Yeah,
we'll whip up a hot toddy. We'll whip up a put like an onion in your sock if you have a fever. Like we naturally we're able to create nothing out of something or something out of nothing.
A Black woman can survive through anything. Like I'm walking example. Like
you are.
It's nothing.
You are.
You got the number 5. Go, cuz.
Number 5. The fact that we can also we know the difference, but yet it doesn't look different between nurture and nature. I think we back into slavery. Our ancestors were able to raise other children that weren't ours, down to even breastfeeding them and caring for them. And I don't think that a lot of other cultures, are able to really mentally position themselves to care to do that, to want to do that, and to do it lovingly, like we have. And we possess that. I mean, think of all the big mamas and think of all the mothers that will have half the kids in the house, that are from the street or the block just to feed them and feed them in love and not think about, who gonna pay me for this plate or who, So it's just the ability for us to, not just by, nature, but we can nurture how we nurture and how we give and offer ourselves and sacrifice ourselves to helping and to raising and to pouring into others. So yeah.
Got you. All right. Well, basically, I would say I'm scared of strong women. I personally don't. I don't want a strong, independent woman around me because that's gonna make me lose value of what I need to do for that woman. Like
No,
personally,
don't
like,
say that
but here's
because
the
I'm
thing.
still gonna let you be a man. I'm not gonna
But
put the bookshelf together or change my tire. I'm calling you.
But I feel that. But what I mean by this is when it comes to like people in society, the one that said they're strong and they're independent, they're actually kind of excluding their way into being by themselves. Like they're making themselves like isolated because nobody want to provide for like a strong person. Nobody want to protect a strong person and everything. Because if you're saying that you're strong and you're independent, you don't need nobody to be around you. So subconsciously they're gonna push people away. So basically what I'm saying with this or whatever is men, we need you guys. So the more y'all say that y'all strong and independent, y'all are showing signs that y'all don't need us. So I understand what y'all are saying, but I'm telling the audience, us men need you guys. As independent as y'all want to be, we still need you.
And we still need y'all. We don't want to be strong and independent. So I know
that's
we
why
said that
that's
because
exactly
we
what I
was
was asking.
answering the questions, but we still need the men.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. To be strong and independent is a positive thing, right? I'm gonna just say this. You can be the team leader or the team star on your football team. Let's just say football, right? We can call it football because Green Eyes love football. I love football. And you could be the star on your football team. And you want to be supported by like just people that aren't team players or not independently able to navigate through the field and play their position, however still allow you the ability to be the star and still be humble enough to be receptive and not intimidated or in competition with someone that's on your team. I think a lot of times men and women, can get it kind of twisted because you could say I'm strong and I'm independent, but I'm very much those two things, but I need my man. I need him, and I want him, and I allow him to be again the head of my household and the head of my the thing that our operation that we have going on. And so, as much as I am independent, because you don't want a damsel in distress, she's a liability. She's gonna call you for everything. You want to think like it's just like what are you doing? My man knows that I handle the things that we need to handle, but he's my partner. He is I need him. I'm not one saying
Jesus, don't put that away.
No. I'm not strong enough to. I'm strong enough. I could probably do a tire, but I don't. I could probably do a. But again, I have my man be my man, like period. But I am very strong and I am very independent. And if it all falls down, I'm strong and independent walking away. And I'm a testament to that. I walked away.
And that's more so what we meant for the strong woman. Because at the end of the day, my dad is actually the person that taught me to be strong. Rest in peace, Daddy. But he taught me how to change a tire, how to change spark plugs, and how to change my oil because I don't have any brothers. So it was just me and my sister. So he was like, I don't ever want you to have to sit on the side of the road and wait for no man to come and help you. And those were his words. So he created the strong, independent woman. But at the end of the day, I always called my dad. That was the man that I called, period. Because I'm not going to wait on another man to stand me up and not show up.
I feel that. I definitely rock with you two guys. Like, well, you two women, I'm sorry. Strong, black
It's okay,
power.
we knew what you meant.
Yeah. But all I was saying is like, there's like a lot of women out there that's glorifying being strong, but not glorifying, but not glorifying the family, not glorifying like what Marilyn Monroe was saying. Her man or whatever is still like still valuable in her life. Whatever. There's too many women out there that just keep talking about strength and not talking about being valuable in the household.
No, you are. That is true. Like it's cool to be like that, but embrace your man when you have a man. Like let him be the man.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying on my part. Us men, I know you guys want to I know you guys talk about being strong or whatever, but us men still need you guys. We don't want to hear that shit.
That's right.
So we don't want to hear about how y'all strong and independent because that's gonna make us lose value within ourselves if we want you. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying
And even if you showcase that, like without saying it, because some women don't say it, and it's so
it's just obvious.
Dominant. Yeah, it's so dominant. They make the decisions. They do all the things, and it's like, but that's a that's a them thing. That's something within them. There's probably something within mental health, maybe, and or life trauma.
Right.
However, I'd say, like I said, I need my man 24/7.
Because we have Father's Day coming up. No way at all do we believe in women that say Happy Father's Day to themselves. You are not a dad. You can't be a dad. You won't be a dad. So it's a limit to the strong and independency. So you can't be going around saying all of that.
Right.
Please don't.
Right. And I definitely feel that, because I agree with what you guys are saying. You brought up your father or whatever. You brought up your husband or your boyfriend and all that. You brought up how you value the men in your life and all that.
Of course.
But here's the thing. There's like a lot of women that been through a bunch of trauma, been through a bunch of crazy ass phases, but didn't get healing. But they want to be lied to talking about they're strong. So they want to put that bandage over their trauma and say that they're strong, knowing that they're weak.
Yeah,
that's anger. That's all anger.
So that's what I'm saying though. Like I just want people to understand. Hey, look, you don't have to lie. But I'm not saying you guys.
Yeah.
Just understand, if you want to be strong, put in the work. Understand where you gotta go.
Put in
the work. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. I got you. So, y'all down for one more question?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, let me think of a question, actually. It's gonna take 2 seconds. Hold on. Let me see if I can down. Let me see because now I'm getting nervous, actually. Hold on.
What?
I don't know why. Because I ran out of questions. All right, so boom. Oh, no, not that one. All right, so I'm just gonna say something random. Okay, question. How happy are y'all from 1 to 10? And whatever number you have, what's gonna bump you up 2 numbers?
I'm a 7. And what's going to bump me up 2 more numbers is the futuristic me, because I am looking into buying a house and getting myself together as far as my baby is graduating in 2027. And I just had a graduate this year. So I'm almost at the point of taking care of me. So I'm where I want to be, just not all the way. So what'll bump me up in the future is just buying that house that I want, stop running because I'm living here because of work. So I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make myself happy. That's what'll bump me up 2 more notches.
Got you. Okay.
For me, like a number, and 10 is the highest, I'm gonna always go with 10. I'm always go with a 10. Like real life, real talk. I'm an empty nester. I'm in that good place. Now, granted, this is now. I'm not saying I've always been a 10. I mentioned I just got out of, not too long ago, a 16-year marriage that was very miserable. And so, how I feel now versus then, oh yeah, I'm a 10. Like everything is going in the direction I love, and I could not even imagine. And I'm very content and happy with my friendship and relationship with my person, my profession. I'm good on that. So I mean, again, nothing is perfect in a sense, but a 10, the happiness, you're only as happy as what you tell yourself. So I'm gonna say I'm a 10.
Well, 10 is perfect. 10 is like a
absolutely. However, again, you're only as happy as what you tell yourself. If you tell yourself, "Oh, then you remember back in the day when we had to go to school, you used to tell your mother or your whoever that my stomach hurt, and your stomach really didn't hurt, and then they let you stay home, and later on in that day, your stomachs really start hurting. You're like, dang, I'm glad I stayed home. That's mind over matter. So stop telling yourself that you are I'm not doing well, or I'm a 10. I'm a 10. My happiness is on a 10.
Your happiness is on 10.
That's it.
Okay. Strong, independent Marilyn Monroe with a happiness of 10. The perfect happiness. I feel that.
Maryland. That's Maryland.
Just Maryland. I'm sorry. Just Maryland.
Yeah.
I rock with it. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed this. I mean,
I enjoyed this. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Yes.
And I apologize for answering my phone. I'm on call, but I made time for you.
So you can catch us Green Eyes and I, and our cousin Real Estate Michelle. You guys can catch us on the podcast Culture Club with a K Conversations. We have a YouTube, TikTok, which Green Eyes runs the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere. Patreon, we're everywhere. We are a newer podcast. We all are just newer coming to social media. We wanted to share our real life conversations that we really have every single day because we are very much close-knit family. We're not just like doing this for the gram or the screen. We really do have these conversations. We really do identify with these situations that need to be talked about publicly. And so we do that. And then I also have a spinoff, which I am with Swag Her magazine. I am a correspondent as well as a contracted employee, and I recognize, represent, and celebrate amazing women and their contribution to us as women. So, what you got, Green Eyes?
That's it. Hey, you said it. You know where to follow Culture Club Conversations. And if you want to follow us individually on TikTok, it's the names on the screen. Miss Green Eyes Net and Marilyn Monroe. And it was such a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you, Miss Green Eyes.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, I was going to ask if y'all have any shout outs or whatever, but since you already shout out before I can ask, thank you. Have a good one, y'all.
You too.